Hello, this is Arcady116 with a World of Warcraft video. I've kind of I've been thinking about doing kind of a class hall tour series where I go through each of my level 110 characters and show off each class hall, kind of give a little bit of a tour of each one. So, as you guys can see, I got a level 110 rogue. I got a death knight. I've got a shaman. I've got a hunter. I've got a druid, and I've got a warrior. So today I'm going to start with the rogue, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. The cool thing about the rogue is in order to get to your class hall with the rogue, well, after you've done the whole quest line to actually go there in the first place anyway, but the rogue actually has 3 different places that they can go into your class hall, which I thought was kind of cool. The first one is at this Glorious Goods in Dalaran. As you guys can see, it's close to the Alliance Bank, which is right here. I call it the Alliance Bank because it's right next to the Alliance kind of area here. But anyway, there's a Horde Bank too. This is the Horde area right here, and there's the Horde Bank right here. You don't have to be, like, these banks are open for anybody. You don't have to be Alliance or Horde to use them, but I'm just going to call them the Alliance and the Horde Bank just because that's where they're close to. But anyway, that's not the point of this video. So the first entrance is just over here. You just talk to this guy, put your insignia on the table, which is this this little item right here that you get during the questing. And then we get to go into the class hall. I will show the other 2 locations to get in later, just not right now. So we come in here. This guy only shows up if you build the they call it like some kind of smuggler that you can actually get like upgrade items for your champions and stuff. You have to spend order resources to put in the work order, but anyway, that's where he is. If anybody's curious, here he is on the map right here, roughly right where my pointer is. So keep going. A little vendor right there. Yeah. I mean, this place is just, it's a fair size, but I'm not a big fan of the fact that they make you're literally in the sewers of Dalaran. I still kind of feel like the Ravenhold Manor would have been cooler, but oh well, it's our class hall, so I guess we can't complain too much. Here's that Grifta guy. He sells really useless items, but the only useful thing is this Hula Girl doll that you can buy. I believe that's used to build a mount, if I remember right, with engineering. That was back in Burning Crusade, but for whatever reason, Grifta's here in the class hall as well. And this guy right here is the Bloodsail Recruiter. You can recruit pirates at him, which are one of your troops. They're actually your stronger troop, so to speak. As you guys can see too, we have a little bartender here. You can buy some alcohol. Right here is it's basically like the mission table where you can send out all your followers. As you guys can see, I've got a couple followers already on missions right now, so can't really do anything here. But as you can see all the followers, I'm just gonna fairly slowly go through them all. You guys can see who you can get. Mira Noggenfogger. If you ever quested in Daenerys back in Vanilla, and even back in Cataclysm, really, he's the guy who's like in charge of Gadgetzan, the town there. So it's kind of cool that he became a follower for rogues in Legion. So, kind of cool. Kind of a crazy goblin. Vanessa Van Cleef, if you ever played vanilla WoW, or at least up to Cataclysm anyway, like in the old school Dead Mines. The end boss of that instance was Edwin Van Cleef, and this girl is his daughter, who actually was a boss in the Cataclysm version of Dead Mines on heroic difficulty. And she's a follower for rogues, or champion, I should say. I shouldn't say follower, because that's, oh well, whatever. But anyway, the cool thing about her is she can become a bodyguard, so she can follow you around while you're questing, which is kind of neat. I mean, I like her. But yeah, I guess I should show the other ones. These are the basic troop that I have. I got the upgrade for the Defias Thieves. But anyway, that's the basic troop. The crew of pirates are the troops that are slightly better. You see the thieves have 20% extra success chance on missions, while the pirates have 30%. But unfortunately, the pirates cost a little bit more resources to recruit. So in the end, you're going to be using them both anyway. But that's kind of not the point of this whole video. Grona Half-Orc, and anybody knows the lore, knows that she's the orc assassin, well, I guess half-orc assassin, who killed the King of Stormwind. So it's kind of cool that she becomes a follower. And this guy, I don't really know who he is, really. I did the whole quest line for rogues, but he's basically a pirate, and he's got a bonus. One of his bonuses that he has is increased success chance of missions by 15% when accompanied by duelists and pirates. So that's kind of cool anyway, right? If you have pirates with him, he has a higher chance of succeeding on a mission. And then finally, we got Lord Jarach Ravenholt. He's the leader of the Ravenholt kind of faction in the vanilla game, which they never really did much with them. And it's unfortunate that they didn't make Ravenholt Manor the rogue class hall, because it would have just suited, just suit the class so well, because it's kind of a secret league of assassins and thieves and stuff. So I mean, that would have been kind of cool, but oh well, we have the sewers. And this girl, I don't have her yet because I haven't started questing in the Broken Shore yet, but I guess you get her when you do quests there. And it looks like she can be a bodyguard as well, which is kind of cool. I mean, I won't complain. Anyway, that's all the followers. I just talk about all this random stuff. One thing I thought was really weird is Lillian Voss is actually here. She's a very, very interesting character in the lore, and I won't go into too much, but if you're ever curious about Lillian Voss, you should look her up, because she's actually a really interesting character, and a very tragic character, as any Horde player would tell you. This woman right here, you can recruit the bandits and the thieves. And for me right now, it's the Defias Thieves, because I have that upgrade. So you can put in the work orders to get a couple of them. It takes about 30 minutes for each work order. So pretty much just do whatever else you want to do while you're waiting for that crap. And then next time you come back here, you can, yeah, whatever, right? You can pick them up. So there's a couple rogue trainers here. Back in vanilla, you had to get your skills from trainers, but you don't do that anymore. So really their only purpose is for you to go to the proving grounds if you want to just have some fun, really. That's pretty much all the proving grounds is for now. It's just having a little bit of fun, just kind of practicing. But not really sure who this guy is, but apparently he's part of the rogue area. So looks like we got some prisoners in here. I never even knew that. And here's the training dummies that you can you know, kind of practice your rotation on and stuff. So if you ever want to practice your rotation, training dummies are great for that. But anyway, more rogue trainers. And this guy over here, or this girl over here, is the quartermaster, where you can buy your part of your rogue set. The set that you can get here in the Broken Isles. Unfortunately, you can only upgrade them up to about 840 item level, which isn't very, very strong after a while. So anyway, it's kind of cool that you can do that. But if you're ever curious where she is, she's just over here. And the what do you call it? Mission table's like right about there, if I recall, and the quartermaster's right here. And so, in case you're ever curious, right here is one of the exits out of the rogue hall, and it's actually one of the entrances as well. This leads you to the it's basically like the blacksmith trainer area with the minor trainers. You can, yeah, it's kind of cool anyway, and it brings you close to the Horde Bank. So right here is another location where you can enter the rogue class hall. And just like with the other one, you just show this guy your insignia, and then you click on this thing, and then it takes you back to the class hall, which is kind of cool. Oops. Kind of messed up there. So yeah, continuing on. Here's the uncrowned vault. There's one upgrade you can get that once you get the upgrade, you can, there's, what's his name? Noggin Fogger shows up here occasionally, like every week. And every time you do a mission, like you send out your followers for missions, every time they come back, there's a chance that they'll come back with a ticket. And if you bring back the ticket, you can give it to Noggin Fogger here. Of course, he's not here, but anyway, just bear with me. You can give it to Noggin Fogger, and he will allow you to loot one thing from this vault. And some of them are kind of cool, like these. Well, I guess these aren't that greatest, but the pack of battle potions, for example, you get 5 charges out of it, but it's basically like having a, yeah, like a buffing potions. This time it was Valeria's Cunning Potion, critical strike chance increased by 10%, and it lasts for 30 minutes. So I mean, it's kind of a cool little buff to get. And then these smoke powders are another one that's really cool. If you pick this out of the vault anyway, you can throw the smoke powder at the ground and disappear in a haze of smoke, causing you to vanish. So it's basically like having a second vanish, which is incredibly handy when things go badly. And as a rogue, sometimes that does happen. Excuse me. Sometimes that happens. You just don't. You can't say that things are always going to go right. But anyway, moving on. We have the forge, or what I call the forge, because that's what it's called for warriors. But this is where you can do all your artifact trait stuff. As you can see, I got everything in the outlaw weapon right now before doing the stuff in the broken shore anyway. And you can change your skin on your weapon. This is what it appeared originally, but this is a skin that I like to use because I like the look. I won't go into too much about that. If anyone wants me to show off all the skins that I have later, I can, but I just don't want to make this video any longer than I have to. But anyway, we'll keep moving on. So, I guess kind of a fishing area. I've never actually fished there though. I don't know what you can catch there. If anyone knows, they can let me know. There's another bartender here. And this guy, Elian Trias, if you've ever played Alliance at all, and you've actually, paid attention in Stormwind, there's actually a store that this guy owns called Trias's Cheese or something. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's kind of cool that he actually makes an appearance in the Rogue Class Hall, even though you've seen him for years in Stormwind. But anyway, moving on. Kind of short and sweet, right? This is where a lot of your quests come from as a rogue while you're doing your stuff. Like doing the whole rogue class hall order campaign. Again, I won't get into too much about this, but it's a really interesting story as you're going through all that stuff as a rogue. But anyway, this room right here is where you can find all that stuff. It's behind this bookcase where if you touch the torch, you can open the door. Oh, okay, that was bad. Me just spinning the camera like that. This guy right here, you can get all the upgrades for your order hall. And the vault right here is the one that you can get those tickets to give to that goblin guy. What's his name? Anyway, I talked about him earlier. This is the upgrade you can get it. Like it's your second tier upgrade. So you can get it at level 105 if I recall. I think that's the earliest you can get it. But anyway, it's just upgrades for everything pretty much. You can choose either between the Defias Thieves or the Uncrowned Duelists for an upgrade, which is kind of cool, I guess, but whatever, right? And this guy right here is where you can do your artifact research. I really need to get I really need to continue my research, because right now I am at level 26, and the recent patch added, I think, 50 levels, if I recall. So I got another 24 levels to go or so, so I need to get working on that anyway. But anyway, in case you're ever curious, it's in the same room, right in this corner, where you can get all the class quests from, so. And other than that, we're pretty much done, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to show you one more thing here. Because I said I was going to show you each of the entrances and the exits. So here's the last exit and the exit or entrance that I know about. It's actually at the wine shop. And the cool thing about it is it's probably the closest entrance to the flight path, which is right over here. Which is generally, I go to this one the most because I come off the bird, come back to Dalaran, and then I just run over here just to go to my class hall because I feel like it's a little quicker. But it doesn't really matter. But anyway, this girl right here, you can buy wine. And this guy is the bread and cheese vendor, and he has the option to lay your insignia on the table, which opens up this door, which brings you to your class hall, so, which is kind of cool. So yeah, you got 3 entrances to this class hall, which is pretty cool. I don't know if there's any more. If anyone knows if there's a 4th one, I would definitely appreciate it if you could let me know. I've never found it, so I have no idea. But anyway, people, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys later.